I'm going to tell you a story about the lone survivor. His name is Marcus Luttrell. He's a good friend of mine. In 2005, he was injured in combat in Afghanistan during a battle that led to the largest loss of life in American Navy SEAL history. He called me on the way home from the studio, I think it was on Thursday, and he told me a story that horrified me. I think this story will move you to your core. I'd like to introduce you to retired Navy SEAL Marcus Luttrell, author of the book Lone Survivor. He's with me now. Marcus, can you tell me in your own words what happened? Was it on Wednesday night at 1 a.m.?
Yes, sir. I had been in the hospital the previous week and just gotten out, and I don't sleep at night, so I was laying up, and I'd been going back and forth between the houses and stuff like that. Around 1:30, I was laying down, and I heard a gunshot go off out in front of my fence. So immediately I got up, grabbed the gun, grabbed the flashlight, and started running around the house, checking everything out. Went to my mom's room, asked her if she was okay. She said, yeah. I said, stay in the house, don't move until I come back and get you. Then I heard a bunch of talking, and I could see some headlights in the distance. So I leaned up against the tree line. I skirted all the way down the tree line down to my property, belly crawled underneath the fence, and then got up into a ditch. And when I did, when I came around this corner, there was a car standing out there with, four men standing out there, and my dog laying dead in the ditch. Now this, wasn't any dog. After Afghanistan, they gave me this dog for rehabilitation. So it was like it just wasn't like a pet or anything like that. It meant more to me than anything.
Okay, explain.
So I draw down and try to.
Hold on just a second, Marcus. You have to. The name of your dog was Daisy. Please explain why your dog was named Daisy.
Well, it stood for my four teammates, or all of us were out on the mountain that day that died. Daisy stood for Danny, Axe, Southern Boy, and Yankee. That was Mikey. Southern Boy is me, and obviously Danny and Axe, Matt Axe. So, they murdered her cold blood. I mean, she's a yellow lab, for God's sakes. I mean, I let her out at night. She went out to the front gate, sitting at the fence underneath the light. I'm sure they just pulled up, got out of the car, and all they had to do was clap their hands. She'd walk right up to you and lay down. And they shot her with a .357 Magnum right in the shoulder.
Execution?
And by the time I got out there, yeah, they executed her. They killed her. That's murder in my book.
Okay,
so I drew down to kill the...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I pulled out, I had a gun on me. I pulled down, and right before I could get a shot off, they jumped in the car and took off. Which is good. Actually turned out better because I was able to run to my truck and get in my truck, and then took out after them. I caught them about 3 miles down the road. They were just joyriding. They were out killing dogs. So I pitted them into a ditch, came out the front of my truck, came around the bumper, and was going to try and shoot the driver so I could stop the car. And then, well, who knows what would have happened after that. But anyways, this continued on for a while. Anyways, they got in front of me. I couldn't get a clean shot off. And once they got in front of me, they were in a car. And my truck, I got a big truck, I just couldn't keep up with them. So I chased them for 4 counties. We were into the 4th county. I was on the phone with 911 calling through the dispatch, and I was like, look, I'm on this road going through this county. I don't think we slowed down under 110 miles an hour the whole time we were going. And by the time we got to Onalaska, or into Polk County, it's, like I said, 4 counties down, they had a roadblock set up. The cop wheeled around, and when he hit the rollers, they pulled over. I pulled in front of them, came out. I locked down behind my bumper and drew my gun again, and the sheriff took over from there, got him out of the car, laid them all down flat and stuff like that, and he pulled me to the back of his cruiser while he was searching their car. And the thing about it is that, I was just like, I was asking, like, which one of y'all killed my dog? And they were like, you think your dog was something? Yeah, wait till we kill you, this and talking smack to me, and I was just like, what's going through my head is like, it's unimaginable. I can't even say it on TV what I was going to do to him.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't.
There's one thing. This just shows how stupid these guys are. Killing a dog is just insanity nut job stuff in the first place, but killing the lone survivor's dog even more nuts than you could possibly imagine. All right. So, Marcus,
yeah, they were laughing about it. I could hear them laughing about it, you know, over the fence, over the tree line when I was coming up on them. And
I want to do. First of all, you didn't shoot anybody, and I can't imagine what you were going. You've been trained to shoot people, and you didn't. A responsible gun owner. The second part of this story is two of the guys. Do we have two mug shots? Do we have both? Here's one. This is Alfonso Hernandez. He's charged with cruelty to animals. He has, these guys were out shooting dogs. They have killed others. Do you know how many, Marcus?
No, just the report was that this is one the first time they've been out doing it.
Okay.
That's all I know.
The next one is Michael Edmonds. Do you have Michael Edmonds? Now, there's a warrant out for him. You see this dirtbag, you call police. You find out where you see this guy anywhere, where, just in Texas, anywhere. You see that face, you call the police. Gresh, can we get a phone number? We'll put a phone number, and I want to play that. I want to put his face up out of every break today. Let's find this dirtbag. Marcus, the other two, I guess, are not implicated in this. They were just sitting in the back. This is what police say. They were just sitting in the back of the cruiser, so they're known as witnesses.
Well, you know, that's a problem with people that kill dogs. You know, I mean, if it was a person, that would have been conspiracy to commit murder. All four of them would have been in prison. Now, I consider that dog just like a daughter to me. So these guys can sit there and laugh about it. Oh, it's serious now because I ran them down.